The history of underwater exploration is a captivating journey of human ingenuity, scientific discovery, and the drive to understand the mysteries that lie beneath the surface of our oceans. For centuries, the deep sea has been one of the least explored and most enigmatic regions of the Earth, holding secrets that have both fascinated and terrified humanity. From early attempts at underwater navigation to the modern exploration of the deep ocean, the history of underwater exploration is a testament to humanity's desire to push the boundaries of what is possible. The earliest known form of underwater exploration dates back to ancient Greece, where divers used rudimentary tools such as hollowed-out reeds to breathe while underwater. The Greek philosopher Aristotle, in the 4th century BCE, recorded the use of diving bells, which were large, open-bottomed containers that trapped air as they were lowered into the water, allowing divers to stay submerged for longer periods. These early forms of underwater exploration were limited, as they relied on simple tools and the diver's ability to hold their breath. In the 16th century, the development of the diving bell was further refined, particularly by the English engineer John Lethbridge. Lethbridge built a wooden barrel with a glass top that allowed a diver to stay submerged for up to an hour. This invention was primarily used for recovering sunken treasure, and it marked one of the first significant advancements in underwater exploration. However, the technology was still very basic, and divers could only go to shallow depths, typically no more than 15 to 20 meters, 50 to 65 feet. The 19th century saw a significant leap in underwater exploration with the development of the first practical diving suits. The invention of the diving helmet in 1828 by the British engineer Augustus Sibau allowed divers to work at greater depths for extended periods. The helmet was part of a full diving suit, which was connected to the surface by a long air supply hose. This suit, known as the hard hat diving suit, revolutionized underwater exploration by providing a constant supply of air and allowing divers to work at depths of up to 50 meters, 160 feet. The hard hat diving suit became the standard for underwater exploration for many decades, and it was used in numerous underwater salvage operations, such as the recovery of shipwrecks and sunken treasure. In the early 20th century, further advancements in diving technology led to the creation of the first self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, scuba. In 1943, French engineer Jacques Cousteau and his colleague Émile Gagnon developed the aqualung, a device that allowed divers to carry their own supply of air and breathe freely while underwater. The aqualung marked a turning point in underwater exploration as it gave divers the freedom to move without being tethered to the surface and opened up new possibilities for exploring the depths of the ocean. Cousteau's innovations in diving equipment and his pioneering underwater documentaries helped to popularize the field of underwater exploration and made it accessible to a wider audience. The 20th century also saw the rise of underwater vehicles that could explore much deeper parts of the ocean. In 1960, the American explorer Jacques Piccard and the U.S. Navy Lieutenant Don Walsh descended to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the world's oceans, in the bathyscaphe Trieste. The Trieste, a specially designed submersible vessel, was capable of descending to depths of over 10,000 meters, 30,800 feet, and Piccard and Walsh's historic descent marked the first time humans had ever reached the Challenger Deep, the deepest point on Earth. Their journey opened the door for further deep-sea exploration, but the technology required to reach such extreme depths was still in its infancy, and it would take decades before similar missions could be carried out with greater frequency. The development of remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, and autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs, in the latter half of the 20th century revolutionized the exploration of the deep ocean. These vehicles, which are often unmanned, can be used to explore the ocean's depths, take photographs and video footage, and collect scientific data without putting human lives at risk. One of the most famous examples of ROVs in action was during the discovery of the wreck of the Titanic in 1985. Using a combination of ROVs and AUVs, the team led by oceanographer Robert Ballard was able to locate the wreck at a depth of over 3,800 meters, 12,500 feet, and capture detailed images of the sunken ship. The use of ROVs has since become standard practice in underwater exploration, and they have been instrumental in discovering new species, studying underwater ecosystems, and mapping the ocean floor. In the 21st century, advancements in deep-sea exploration continue to push the boundaries of what is possible. One of the most remarkable achievements in recent years was the solo expedition of film director James Cameron, who in 2012 made a historic descent to the bottom of the Mariana Trench in the submersible Deep-Sea Challenger. Cameron's journey, which took him to a depth of nearly 11,000 meters, 36,000 feet, was the deepest solo dive in history. His exploration, along with the subsequent research conducted by his team, provided valuable insights into the ecosystems that exist in the extreme depths of the ocean. Cameron's expedition also demonstrated the potential for new technologies, such as ultra-strength materials and advanced robotics, to make deeper, more frequent deep-sea exploration possible in the future. In addition to exploring the deepest parts of the ocean, modern underwater exploration is also focused on understanding the impact of human activity on marine ecosystems. The rise of oceanography as a scientific discipline has led to significant discoveries about ocean currents, climate change, and the role the oceans play in regulating the Earth's temperature. The exploration of underwater volcanoes, hydrothermal vents, and cold seeps has revealed unique ecosystems that exist without sunlight, relying instead on chemical energy to sustain life. These discoveries have sparked new fields of research into extremophiles, organisms that thrive in extreme conditions, and have expanded our understanding of the potential for life in other parts of the universe. Underwater exploration also plays a critical role in environmental conservation. The study of coral reefs, underwater caves, and marine life has led to the establishment of marine protected areas and the implementation of policies to safeguard the oceans from pollution, overfishing, and habitat destruction. Efforts to map and monitor the health of marine ecosystems are essential in the fight against climate change and biodiversity loss. In conclusion, the history of underwater exploration is a story of continuous discovery, driven by the desire to understand the unknown and to expand the frontiers of human knowledge. From early diving bells to modern submersibles and ROVs, the technology and techniques used to explore the ocean have evolved dramatically. The future of underwater exploration promises even more exciting discoveries, with the potential to unveil new species, understand the dynamics of the planet's most mysterious ecosystems, and contribute to the protection of our oceans for future generations. The deep sea, which covers more than 70% of the Earth's surface, still holds countless secrets, and the quest to unlock them will continue to inspire scientists, explorers, and adventurers for years to come.